Fire WTA Tour Finals. Coco Gauff's thrilling defense in Riyadh draw and schedule revealed. The city of Riyadh shimmer like a jewel beneath the Arabian night sky, its skyline glowing in silver and gold as if welcoming tennis royalty with open arms. At the heart of this radiant capital stood the legendary King Abdullah's sports city, transformed into a battleground for the fiercest warriors of the WTA Tour. The world's top 8 players had arrived to fight for one crown, the last crown of the 2025 season. But among them, one name carried the weight of expectation, pressure, and destiny more than all others. Coco Gauff, defending champion, American prodigy turned global icon, a player who came not just compete, but to conquer. This was her stage. This was her kingdom, and the world was ready to watch her defend her throne. Glowing star, the grand draw ceremony where stories begin in a hall dripping with luxury, gold accents, deep purple, banners, desert roses arranged like trophies. The WTA Tour final draw ceremony unfolded. The room buzzed with anticipation as the top 8 players, dressed in elegance and confidence, stood before the world. A giant screen lit up. Names began to appear, destinies locked into place. Red Group Coco Gauff United States defending champion Zhang Qinwen. China Emma Navarro United States Maria. Satchery Greece Purple Group Oriona. Sabalenka Belarus IG Swiatek Poland. Elena Ryokina Kazakhstan Amanda and Isamova United States gasps traveled through the hall. The draw was brutal. Every match felt like a semifinal, waiting to happen. Coco studied the screen quietly, but her eyes held a fire. She was ready for challenges, for rivals, for pressure. This was a finals. There were no easy paths here. Calendar. The schedule, a week built for drama. The schedule read like a blockbuster. Script. Day 1, Gauff versus Navarro. Day 2, Sabalenka versus Swiatek, the rivalry of the decade. Day 3, Gauff versus Zachary. Day 4, Ryakina versus Anisimova. Day 5, Gauff versus Young. Qinwen, the class the whole world wants. Weekend, semifinals. In the grand final, fans were already picking sides. Commentators were already predicting outcomes. But the truth was simple. Anything could happen. Everything would matter. Fire Day 1. Coco Gauff's campaign begins. As Coco stepped on the glowing purple court in Riyadh, the cheers thundered like a rising storm. Her signature confidence radiated through the arena, a champion's aura. Across the net stood Emma and Navarro, smart, tactical, patient, and fearless. The opening rallies were tense, long, exchanges full of sharp angles and tactical depth. Navarro tested Gauff's patience, her defense, her decisions. But Coco's game had evolved past hesitation. She attacked boldly. She moved explosively. She played as if we're in the crown already, with a series of sizzling forehands and perfectly timed net approaches. Coco sealed the opening match. 6-3, 6-2. The defending queen had spoken. Collision chaos in the purple group. A storm of power. While Coco advanced with poised confidence, the purple group erupted into total chaos. Swiatek outlasted Sabalenka in a thrilling sweat. Soak battle. Ryakina demolished Anisimova with nuclear-level serving. Sabalenka returned with vengeance, hitting 50-plus winners against Rihanna. Anisimova stunned Swiatek, turning the entire group upside down. Every day brought a new twist, a new surprise, a new storyline. Fans were glued to screens. Analysts were scrambling. No one could predict what would happen next. And Coco, she watched. She learned. She waited. Champions don't panic. Champions prepare. Fire. Day 3. Gauff versus Zachary. A battle of hearts. Maria Sakkari entered the arena like a warrior, her energy fierce, her shots heavy, her confidence unshakable. Right from the start, she pushed Coco into deep corners, dictating early rallies. She took the first set. For the first time in Riyadh, Gauff looked human, pressured, tested, vulnerable. But champions aren't defined by easy wins. They're defined by turning storms into sunlight. Coco rose. She increased her tempo. She returned with sharper precision. She forced Sakkari into long rallies that drained her momentum. From 4 to 6 down, Coco reversed the tide with jaw-dropping resilience. Score 4 to 6, 6 to 3, 6 to 2. It wasn't just a comeback. It was a message. You can hit me. You can corner me, but you cannot break me. Fire. Day 5. Gauff versus Young. Chinwin War. This was the blockbuster. The one fans waited for. The one commentators hyped for days. Two young superstars. Two warriors of the new generation. Two futures colliding in the present. From the first rally, the match exploded. Zhang served thunder like a cannon. Gauff's defense defied physics. Forehands flew like lightning. Backhands ripped corners. At 5 to 5 in the first set, Coco produced a moment worthy of movie. A lunging, running, impossible passing shot that curled down the line. At full stretch, the arena erupted. Zhang stared in disbelief. Gauff didn't celebrate. She simply breathed, focused, unshaken. Moments make champions. This one changed the match. Score 7 to 57 to 64. Coco advanced as red group winner. Her path to the semifinals was etched in brilliance. Fire semifinal. Coco Gauff versus Elena Rybakina. Fire versus ice. Rybakina with her devastating power, her glacial calmness, her machine-like precision, waited in the semifinals like a final boss. She came out firing aces, winners, explosive strikes that forced Coco behind the baseline. But Gauff, she adapted. She stepped inside the court. She returned earlier. She stretched rallies until Rybakina's precision cracked. The match swung like a pendulum. Power versus speed, calm versus courage. But in the final set, Gauff unleashed your highest level. Wrestling control from Rybakina shot by shot. Score 3 to 6, 6 to 4, 6 to 3. Coco reached the final. A queen returning to her throne room. Fire the final. Coco Gauff versus Arena Sabalenka. Destinies duel under the Riyadh night sky. The championship match began with intensity that rippled through the air. Sabalenka, fierce, powerful, explosive, came out roaring. Her ground strokes were missiles, her serves untouchable. Gauff responded with unbelievable defense. Her footwork a blur, her anticipation almost supernatural. The match was tennis at its highest expression. They split sets. Fans stood. Camera shutters clicked. Every second, the stadium pulsed with adrenaline. In the final set, Coco transformed. Her serve elevated. Her timing sharpened. Her strategy perfected. Every point she won carried the roar of a champion, rewriting her destiny. At match point, she ripped a forehand down the line. Clean, bold. Final. Sabalenka froze. The crowd exploded. Coco dropped her knees. She had defended her WTA finals crown. Back-to-back champion. Queen of the WTA. Crown a legacy written in Riyadh. When Coco lifted the trophy, tears glistened under the desert lights. This wasn't just another title. It was growth. It was maturity. It was a rise of a dynasty. Coco Gauff didn't just survive the toughest draw of her career. She owned it. She didn't just defend a title, she cemented her legacy. From the glittering draw ceremony to the electric final, the 2025 WTA Tour Finals in Riyadh delivered drama, emotion, and unforgettable tennis. And at the center of it all was Coco. Fearless, brilliant, unstoppable, the queen defended her crown. The world witnessed greatness. And the next chapter of her legend had only just begun. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next